Sweet the whispers in your ear whenever Ember wanders near.
I get that you want to give them recognition, right?
Ooh.
And that you are grateful for what they did for you. But at the end of the day, you paid them for it. It belongs to you.
Yeah.
And do I constantly need to like, there goes the monkey. Do I constantly need to go like, yeah. Because I remember when this whole shit show started, right? And my card was still
Ooh.
under construction, and people started freaking out that I wouldn't like have my model credits up somewhere.
What?
And they went after me because of this. Like, yeah, you didn't credit your model, mama. And I'm just like, so what?
Oh my
She
goodness.
got her money.
Yeah.
I told her thank you. I gave her a fucking big tip as well. What else do I owe her?
Nothing.
Isn't it enough that I already paid them?
The other one is when they try to like take back the permissions, the rights. It's like,
Oh God,
Oh,
yes.
that's
then
yeah. Look what
undraw
they
it,
did with Yuki.
undraw it, and we got a deal.
Yeah,
like,
look what they did
for
with Yuki.
Yuki
That
here.
was insane.
Yeah. Or powder as well. No, you're not allowed to use
Yeah.
this model.
Oh, really? They tried
Yeah,
to.
but
The
fucking
artist tried to
paid
do that
for
to
it.
Powder also.
Yeah, because they didn't
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with her content. And she's like, we don't want to raise this to use our model.
Oh, for Pete's
Like,
sake.
fuck off.
Yeah. It's just like I have
And
I have the person who made my model in like my about section of my profile. Why? Because I think they did a fantastic job, and I think they deserve to get basically a look credit in my about section. Okay, this is the person who made my model. Specifically, my intention is if there are any other VTubers out there who are considering VTubing and are looking for an artist and rigor to work on their model, I can recommend them. And so because they've obviously done good work. And so I put the link to their VGen page in my about section because they do good work. And if anybody wants to know so they can get their own, they have access to it. It's not some mystery, but that's it. I'm not constantly shouting out my model, the person who did my model and my rigging on stream.
No. You want to hear something funny? I'm an artist myself, and I can rig.
Really?
So I have
Ooh.
done models. I have done models. And friends of mine, they got models for free. They never credit me. They haven't had me in the about section. And when the whole AI shit thing started, they blocked me. And they sent me DMs. Want nothing to do with you. You're a disgrace to the art
Oh my
industry. And I told them, bitch, you got a model for free. I rigged it. I drew it. I spent hundreds of hours on it. You block me and you tell me I have no respect of the art industry. And I keep using
my
this model. But they refuse
goodness.
to say I'm the model mama behind it. And literally blocking me for it. Yeah, this is what happened. And there's several
that is
of them.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate
right?
because it's like it's the polarization, because this is all polarization. The levels of polarization that we are seeing in like social spaces like this right now is really what's just ruining everything. It's nuance is going out the window, context is going out the window. It's like no one can, you either have to have one extreme opinion or have another. And it's just, it's ridiculous. It's honestly just so ridiculous, and it's lazy. My opinion, doing that is incredibly lazy because you don't want to actually have to think for yourself. You just want to follow along people that basically have welcomed you into their cult. They said, okay, say this and we'll say that you're a good person. So these people just go along to get along. They repeat the line because they want to feel good about themselves, because up to that point, they haven't felt good about themselves. They're losers. They know they're losers. They hate being losers. And this cult has said, we don't think you're a loser so long as you say the line. And so these people say the line because it's more important they don't feel like a loser than thinking for themselves, unfortunately.
It's really sad that people
Yeah,
are so
exactly
fucking
that.
retarded.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but I was ranting about this the other day. Like, even calling them people is a bit much, and that sounds hyperbolic, but it's like, no, they are so identity based. They've wrapped themselves in that. They really don't have their own identity. They're not operating at the same level as people who actually think for themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're effectively bio robots. They need to get their their programming downloaded.
There's something wrong with them. There's absolutely terrible. Yeah, we shouldn't call them people. They are. I don't know what they are, but it's sad, right?
Yeah,
You
it really
draw
is.
something for them, you rig it, you create something for them, and then later on you get blocked, and they tell you like, you have no respect for the art industry. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am.
I was drawing long way before there was even
Yep.
digital art. And I
Yeah.
hang out with artists still to this day. I mean, real life artists. They have their oil paintings and photographs hung in art galleries. These are artists. These are not these digital emote 120 times 120 pixel for $50 kind of place your character here. No, I'm talking real artists,
Yeah.
sculptures, and
Honestly,
Yes,
what's
and
kind of
that
what's kind of
actually-
interesting now is we're now seeing the true artists revealed, and in that I mean that a true artist who actually understands like the whole concept when it comes to like using AR, like what I was talking about, where you'll do AR, you'll do it for fun, but then when you're actually serious about it, like for the stream, you're looking to do something for the stream that's monetized, i.e., like your model or something, you'll generate an idea to present to the artist and say, here, this is what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for this exactly, but this can function as a guide for you for what I'm looking to get. You're discovering who is a real artist and who is not, because a real artist would take a look at that AI gen, go, okay, you're looking to use this as a guide, but you're giving me my artistic license to like tweak it, play with it or something, but here is a good guide to go with. And they're like, cool, all right. This like from what I understand, artists appreciate when you approach them with an idea and you can give them something substantive to work off instead of just literally just going, I have this extremely vague idea, and then the artist has to come up with something based upon a vague idea. They like having something tangible that they can look at and go, okay, this is what you're looking for. I can work with this. Versus the pretenders or the performatives who, if you present that to them in the same way, they'll go, AI art, ew, no, AI art is evil. I will never work with you. It's like, well, then you're not a real artist, because real artists actually appreciate being given guidance like this to basically be creative themselves, but have an idea of where they need to like steer or direct their creative energies.
Yeah.
And I ask you guys, how is it less stealing if you take others people's ideas from Pinterest and then redraw exactly what you see over there to using a prompt and feeding it through AI? How is that less stealing when you just copy paste someone else's work and just like, this is what I want, rather than writing a decent prompt or sketching out an idea yourself and feeding it through AI?
Juju, I'm going to tell you something. What you just said is I had a discussion. I think I had did I have this discussion with Leaflet, or did I have it with Celestium? I don't recall. I can't recall whom I had this discussion with. But I pointed this out. Is the people that that are coming up with the thing of AI art is stealing because it's using other artists. It was about, okay, my aunt tonight, she's telling me I'd said this about, when AI art, they're saying, oh, it's stealing from other artists to create the art that you're prompting. Guess what? Human beings have quote unquote stolen art since the beginning of time. Because every artist in the history of the human species has, from the beginning of time, has, like, other than the first caveman that ever drew on a cave wall, Every single artist has looked at an existing piece of art, been inspired by that, very, very often utilize that style that they have seen to create their own art, and then maybe even embellished and added onto that art. And then there will be another artist who sees that art and gets inspired by it, and they will use that style and or maybe add onto that style. And that has happened throughout the beginning of the human species up into this day. AI art is just the next step in this kind of artistry. It's the AI is using pre-existing art, taking your prompt of how you would like to craft something, and is creating an image based off of pre-existing art, like all artists have done before it. It is literally no different than that.
But then they call it inspiration, Amber. And when AI copies something
Well, yes,
from
I know.
all over the internet, from such
Yeah.
a big spectrum, then it's theft. Pixie, it's good to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they call it that. They call it that because they're worried. They're worried for a couple of reasons. Number one, AI art can produce more art 1,000 times faster than a standard artist can. So they're worried that they're going to be put out of a job. And B, they're worried that the AI art is going to be able to create art better than them, and thus they'll get put out of a job.
My chat knows this. I went to university. I studied linguistic. I've been a translator. Then Google released an engine that lets you instantly translate to any language in seconds. So what happened to my university degree? My livelihood. I was a translator. Well, I got unemployed, right? It was like, no, there's no need for you anymore. So I lost my job, and then I had to rethink my entire thing. Just like, okay, you wasted 3 years studying this. You've been working, and now they take away your income because AI does it faster. And so I was one of the first people to be replaced by AI. Does it make me hate AI? Am I not still using Google Translate? I am still, and I think it's fascinating. And I to the artists out there, just keep being creative, keep creating, even if an AI engine does it faster and makes it better. There's no need for you to stop. I still speak other languages all the time, although I don't make a revenue or an income with it anymore. And so I figured out something else to accumulate money with. And so would you as an artist, if you don't get enough commission, you need to look for something else. But don't give up. I didn't give up. Okay, I'm not a translator anymore, but I still speak different languages. I'm still like fascinated by learning how the structure of different languages is built up and stuff, although AI does it faster. So why do they hate me so much? Oh, Juju, you support this, and then you're going to be replaced by the AI overlords. Well, I already have. But unlike you, I fell off the horse and got back up again. You still down there fucking crying and refuse to go back up in the saddle. Do something else. Stupid retards.
Yeah, you got exactly. It's people
That's how
that
you
are
really feel.
Well, it's people that are comfortable with the status quo, and now that the status quo has changed, and basically they have to actually change, adapt, maybe work a little bit harder. Well, they don't want to do that because now people are basically being told you don't actually have to work hard. Things should just be given to you. If you just want it hard enough, it's going to happen. And people have forgotten what it's like to work hard, or the fact that hard work is what earns you rewards, and they don't want to.
So communists. Many such
Effectively, so yeah,
cases.
quasi-communist, because it's not that they're wanting the government to take care of them; they're wanting the universe to
They
take
do.
care of them. So it's like universal communists.
Remember